God, these are hard days that we cannot walk without you. There are things that take every bit of what we have inside us and strip it away. And we only find the ability to continue because you love us and stand with us and give us your strength.
Preparing for the trial, I was very anxious, still anxious, but I'm thankful because early on, back in the winter of 2020, I never imagined that we would have a trial date.
More than a year after Arbery was killed, the trial for the 3 white men charged in his death is underway in Brunswick, Georgia. For his parents, it's another opportunity to seek clarity after their son's passing. Initially, the district attorney concluded that the men did not commit a crime, but a leaked video changed that.
I often think that if there wasn't a video, we would have a trial. Because in the beginning, the Glenn County Police Department, also all three defendants was giving a totally different narrative.
Cooper Jones, who's been attending every day of the trial, says it's been hard to sit through due to the conflicting details she was initially told about her son's death.
February 23rd, 2020, I received a phone call on my cellular phone that came across as an unknown caller. I was hesitant about answering it, and I answered. The caller on the line identified himself as Investigator Lowry from Glenn County Police Department. He went on to say that Ahmaud was involved in a burglary. There was a confrontation between Ahmaud and the homeowner, and there was a wrestle over the firearm, and unfortunately, Ahmaud was shot and killed. Hearing the testimony from that same lead investigator who called to give me that disturbing news, in his testimony of, say, 4 hours, he never disclosed that Ahmaud had committed a burglary. Very, very disturbing because that's what he told me 18 months ago.
For Marcus Arbery, Ahmaud's father, seeing the men charged with his son's killing in court has been one of the most difficult moments of the trial.
To sit back and look at those 3 men that murdered my kid, Langston, that's hard. When you know your kid been racially lynched by 3 white men that racist, it's hard. Just looking at those men.
On most days, pastors and family members have joined Cooper Jones and Arbery for emotional support.
He was hunted, chased, attacked, murdered, and lynched. And because of that, this family and the entire family of justice, these lawyers, Barbara and Crump, and all of them cannot rest until justice comes.
Yes. Yes.
When you see your baby kid going down like that, you just never imagine nothing like that happen in this little town like this here. And you know, I dealt with some stuff as growing up and as got a man, being a man, but I never imagined it about with my children.
Both of Ahmaud's parents want the world to remember the type of person he was, and not to be solely remembered by his last moments alive.
I heard one of the potential jurors just describe him as a jokester, and that was his personality in a nutshell. If Ahmaud was in your presence for 5 minutes, you would walk away with, I love this kid. He just was a nice human being.
I just want everybody to know Ahmaud was a good young man, never was disrespectful, and all those men had to do is talk to them. But you don't go talk to no kid telling me you're gonna blow his head off. They got to understand Ahmaud was a young kid. 25 years old, he began to live his life, and they robbed him of his life.